The Puerto Extreme Tour had to be one of the biggest highlights of my trip in the Dominican. It's a full day tour, about 9 hours, and includes 4 amazing adventures. Once I got picked up, our first stop included an authentic coffee tasting with hot chocolate and Mama Juana. There were local artists there working on sculptures, and you could try the cigars or check out some of the art. It was a really nice detour before heading to the first activity. Next, we arrived at the entrance of Damajagua Waterfalls. So I'm just at the entrance point right now. We're going to start about a 30-minute hike up to the waterfall. We joined with a bigger group, and then we were equipped with helmets and a life jacket. At this point, you'll want to make sure that you have your water shoes on, which you can rent for around $2 if you didn't bring your own. They'll give everyone a water bottle, and now it's time to start the hike up to the top of the waterfall. Keep in mind, it takes about 30 minutes to reach, and it's all uphill. I'd say it requires a moderate amount of physical fitness. This is a pretty decent uphill hike, and mixed with the humidity, I think the group is feeling it right now. But I can tell you what, I'm ready to get up there and jump into the water. Now that we're at the top of the waterfall, it's time to make our first jump. This jump is about 18 feet high. There is a ladder to climb down if you're not comfortable with heights. So just finished with the first jump, and I guess we got a couple more to go. From here, we could stand in the water and traverse to the next section of the waterfall to reach a natural slide. It was just so cool being there, walking and swimming around with these large rock walls surrounding us. The last part of the waterfall adventure is another jump, slightly higher than the first one. I just finished with the last jump now. It was quite a leap. So you had 2 choices. You can either jump off or you can take the slide, but it's up to you. So now that we've completed the waterfall, there is another hike back to the entrance point, but this hike is a little easier than the last one. Once back at the entrance, you'll meet back up with your van, and it's time to head to Country World Adventure Park for the rest of your activities.
So, how you guys doing? So we're here in Country World. My name is Rafael. So we are here in the Dominican Republic.
Once we arrived to the park, it was lunchtime, and we were served with the most delicious, authentic Dominican meal of my whole trip. Our next activity was ziplining.
So our zipline course actually are 8 zip lines. Our highest one here is number 6, which is 2,460, long as half a mile. The actual platform is 81 feet.
So we got equipped with a harness and a helmet and made our way to the start of the zipline course. There is a bit more hiking between each platform, but after that lunch, you'll be ready for anything. From there, it was time to go horseback riding.
We have the horseback riding, which you actually take a tour to the actual countryside, the local area, and you actually get to see the villages and interact with the people outside of Country World.
You'll get paired with a friendly horse for about an hour ride through the lush countryside. This is perfect timing. After the earlier activities, it was just so nice to sit back and enjoy the surroundings. Wrapping up this adventurous day, we hopped on our own ATVs and rode through the countryside and through some nearby towns. I had never ridden on an ATV before, and this was a great first experience. So I'm just wrapping up the day here at Country World Adventures. I did every activity that they have here. I started at the waterfalls, then I went ziplining, horseback riding, we rode the ATVs, and I had an amazing lunch. If you're feeling adventurous, this is absolutely the tour that you need to do. I can't recommend it enough.